My stepmother said I'd never be more than a cashier, and today she asked me for a job at my company. My stepmother Linda stood in my office lobby, filling out a job application with shaking hands, while my receptionist pretended not to recognize her, even though we both knew exactly who she was and why she was here. Previous employment? The receptionist asked sweetly, and Linda had to write terminated next to her last 3 jobs. Each failure a direct result of the bridges she'd burned when she thought I'd amount to nothing. Linda married my father when I was 17. She immediately made it clear I was baggage from his first marriage, a burden she'd inherited. While her daughter Brittany got a car for graduation, I got a McDonald's application thrown at me. Fast food is your ceiling, Linda had announced at my high school graduation dinner. My father said nothing, just sipped his beer and nodded along. When I got accepted to community college, Linda laughed. Waste of money, you'll drop out like your mother did. My mother died when I was 10. She dropped out of college to raise me. Linda knew this was a wound that never healed. I worked 3 jobs to pay for community college, transferred to state university. Linda told everyone I was playing at education, while Brittany was naturally gifted, despite failing half her classes. When I started my online boutique from my dorm room, selling vintage clothes I'd thrift and restore, Linda mocked it relentlessly. My father, spineless as always, suggested I be realistic and apply to the grocery store where Linda worked as a manager. I could put in a good word, Linda offered smugly. Get you a cashier position. That's about your speed. I declined, kept building my business. Within 2 years, I had a warehouse, 15 employees, and contracts with major retailers. I named it Rebecca's Revenge as a joke with friends. Later shortened it to R&R Boutique for professionalism. My father only communicated through text that started with Linda says. 5 years ago, I bought the strip mall where Linda's grocery store operated. She had no idea. The purchase was through my LLC. I kept the store running, even improved it. Added a coffee shop, a bookstore, upgraded the parking. Linda bragged about the improvements her advocacy had achieved. Then Brittany needed a job. She'd been fired from 6 places for theft. Linda pulled strings, got her hired at my coffee shop without knowing I owned it. Brittany stole from the register within a month. We had her on camera. When confronted, she said, "My mom's best friends with the owner. You can't touch me." "Really?" I asked, stepping out from behind the manager. "Your mom's best friends with me?" The look on her face was poetry. Brittany was arrested. Linda tried to suppress it, called the owner demanding the charges be dropped. I took the call personally. "Hello, Linda." Silence. Then, "This is illegal. Entrapment. Your daughter stealing is illegal. Me owning businesses is not. You've been planning this. I've been building a business empire while you were telling everyone I'd never be more than a cashier." Linda went nuclear. My father called. "Your stepmother is upset. Your wife's daughter is a thief. Linda says you set Brittany up." Linda says a lot of things, like how I'd never amount to anything. "How's that working out?" He hung up. They tried to sue. The lawyer laughed them out of his office when he saw the security footage. When the corporation found out about her daughter's theft and Linda's attempted cover-up, they fired her. She applied everywhere. Nobody would hire someone terminated for ethics violations. Her unemployment ran out. My father's pension barely covered their mortgage. Linda, sitting in my office, applying for a warehouse position at the company she'd mocked for years. "Why should I hire you?" I asked during the interview. "I have management experience. You were terminated for ethical violations. That was a misunderstanding. Like when you misunderstood my potential?" She finally looked up, tears in her eyes. "Please, we're family." "No, you made it clear I wasn't family. I was an obligation you couldn't wait to discard. I was hard on you to motivate you. You were cruel because you enjoyed it." I stood up. "Here's what's going to happen. I'm not hiring you, but I'm also not blacklisting you. You'll have to earn your next job like I earned everything I have. No connections, no shortcuts, just merit. That's impossible at my age. I was 17 when you said I'd never be more than a cashier. I built all this from nothing while you actively tried to destroy my confidence. If I could do it with you as an obstacle, you can do it without me as an enemy." She left crying. I bought the building they're renting, not to evict them, but to offer them the same below market rate I give all my tenants. Because unlike Linda, I don't punch down.